How to transfer money from PayPal to Binance. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll show you exactly on how you can transfer money from PayPal to Binance. Whether you're getting started with crypto or just looking for a reliable way to fund your Binance account using PayPal, I've got you covered. This method works internationally, and I'll guide you through the all steps, tools, and safety tips along the way. Let's dive right in. All of the mentioned tools are going to be on the description box below, so make sure to check it out. Now, the first thing that we want to talk about is, can you transfer directly from PayPal to Binance? The first thing to understand is that you cannot directly transfer funds from PayPal to Binance because Binance doesn't natively accept PayPal as a funding source. But don't worry, there's a safe workaround using peer-to-peer or P2P trading on Binance or third-party platforms that support PayPal. Basically, the first method is going to be the P2P marketplace. Now, P2P marketplace is basically a person-to-person trading or buying selling that Binance regulates. Now, here's how you can go ahead and use the Binance P2P platform. First things first, you want to head over to the Binance website right here or application. Either way, it will work the same. And simply once inside, you then want to log in your Binance account. You then want to head over to the P2P section right here. And simply inside the P2P section, you then want to choose the cryptocurrency that you want to buy. Now, most people go with USDT for stability. USDT is similar to US dollar. Basically, the USDT doesn't fluctuate that much, making it stable for trading on cryptocurrencies. Now, once inside the P2P section, you then want to filter this out. Once again, if you want to go ahead and buy Bitcoin, you can go ahead and do so. You have USDT, USDC, FDUSB, and more. But most of the payment will basically come from USDT because you can easily trade USDT to Bitcoin into something like Ether or more. Now, inside this page, you then want to select the buy section because we want to transfer our PayPal funds into our Binance account right here. Once again, this is basically a US dollar in cryptocurrency. This is the USDT. Simply once inside, you then want to enter your transaction amount. In here, you then want to select your currency. So for example, if you're living somewhere between one of the places right here, you can just select your specific currency to make things easier. For example, I live in the Philippines, so if I want to go ahead and send PHP to P2P person right here, I will be able to do so. But in this tutorial, we are going to focus on US dollar. Basically in here, you then want to enter the transaction amount. I simply want to spend around $200 or $500 on these transactions. And from here, you then want to enter your payment. Now, the payment that we are looking for is going to be PayPal. You can just search it up right here. And you want to make sure that you select PayPal. Unfortunately, that option is unavailable in my country, but you then want to simply select PayPal right here. Now, to know that you are inside the correct payment method, you'll be able to see the payment of each seller inside. So for example, this seller Dylan has over 3,975 orders with over 99.90% completion and is selling USDT for 0.998 USD, and the transaction or the available order limit is somewhere between $100 for the minimum and $15K for the maximum trade. And just beside that, you then have your payment. In this specific person right here, he accepts TBC Bank and Bank of Georgia. You then want to click on the Buy USDT button and you will be able to simply trade with this person. Once again, this is extremely safe because this is regulated by Binance. You can also see the completion right here. You want to basically choose a completion that is really high, around 97% completion. With this person, he has 100% completion, so that's a 100% guarantee. Basically, right after clicking on the buy USDT and making sure that they accept PayPal, you then want to enter the amount that you want to purchase and click on the buy option. You'll go ahead and receive the seller's PayPal information, and so you want to head over to your PayPal account and you want to send the money manually through that specific seller's PayPal information. From there, it will then notify you back on the Binance application right here, and it will notify the seller to basically release the USDT. From there, the transaction will be complete. You then want to return to Binance and click on the transform or transferred notify seller once again. Now you want to wait for the sellers to confirm that they received the funds, and once confirmed, Binance will release the crypto to your P2P wallet. You can now transfer USDT or other crypto to your main Binance wallet for trading, investing, or withdrawing. Now for alternative options, you want to use third-party services. Another way is to use platforms like Paxful, Local CoinSwap, Babys, MoonPay, depending on your region. Now these platforms allow you to buy crypto using PayPal directly. You can basically set it to your Binance wallet after. You want to create an account on these platforms. Right after, you then want to choose the cryptocurrency that you want to buy. Once again, let's select USDT right here. You then want to select the token that you want to buy and you want to click on the connect wallet. Now you need to have a wallet right here like MetaMask wallet in order to transfer your funds from the crypto or the MetaMask wallet to Moonswap right here. Now you then want to select the PayPal as a payment method, complete the transaction, and you want to send the crypto to your Binance deposit address. You can just check the fees, transfer limits, and processing times for these services. Now, as an additional tips or safety practices or safety tips, you want to always choose a verified P2P seller with at least 95% plus completion rate and good reviews. You want to avoid suspiciously low prices. There may be a scam. You want to use real-time communication in the Binance chat window during the transaction. Enable 2FA, and you want to start with a small transaction if it's your first time using P2P. Now, as some additional information, basically PayPal charges a small fee, especially for international transfers. Some P2P sellers may mark up the crypto price to compensate. You always want to check your country's regulation. Some regions may have restrictions on using P2P or PayPal with crypto, like in my case right here. You want to make sure to report your crypto activity for taxes if required in your location. And so that's it. You now know how to transfer money from PayPal to Binance using secure peer-to-peer method. It's not as straightforward as a direct bank deposit, but once you've done it a few times, it becomes a second nature. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and drop a question in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.